Hello students, welcome back to Evolution Coaching Center. Now I am going to discuss the introduction of this chapter, real numbers. So clearly I am going to define you people what exactly meant by real numbers. Okay. Real numbers. Now broadly we classify these real numbers into two types, that is rational numbers and the other one is irrational numbers. Again, this rational number we are going to classify into two types. One is natural number, other one is whole number. Okay, and again in natural number we have two types of numbers. One is positive fraction and the other one is negative fraction. In imaginary numbers, again if you want to further classify, those numbers are called as imaginary numbers. Now, first of all, let me discuss what is rational number. What do you mean by rational number? What is rational number? Rational number is nothing but any number which is in the form of P by Q. Any number which is in the form of P by Q, where Q value should not be equal to 0. Any value which is in the form of P by Q and Q value should not be equal to 0, such a number is called as rational number. 2. Example. 2 is a rational number, yes, because numerator is 2, denominator nothing is there, means 1. So 2 can also be written as 2 by 1. So it is a rational number. Is this clear? And now, this is important definition, you should not forget it. What do you mean by rational number? Any number which is in the form of P by Q, such a number is called as rational number. Now, very importantly, we can see here how we are going to classify it. First, we got a number called as n, that is natural number. So, what is n? N is nothing but natural number, where n is natural number. Okay. And after natural number, we got the very first number we got, that is 1. 1 to 9 we got. After that, which number we want, we doesn't know. Then we introduced 0. I'm not discussing deeply. There is much information to tell you about these things. But according to examination point of view, if you can study this much, that's sufficient. First we got natural number. Then W is nothing but whole number. Then we got these numbers, again we classified as two types. Again we classified them as two categories, that is called as integers. Again these all numbers we classified them into two parts. Those are called as integers. These integers we classified we classify them into two types. One is positive integers and the next is negative integers, right? Again these integers, between this number, you can see between this number and this number, can you see this? Between these numbers, again certain numbers are going to be, you can see again certain numbers are present, right? Those are nothing but fractions, integers. Understood? Again between two integers, between two numbers, we can find fractions. So what is Q? Q is nothing but fraction. Now these all numbers together, this set of these all numbers, natural number, whole number, integer and fractions together, we call it as real number. We call it as real number. Now again, if we see our number system, we get another type of this. This is, I can say you that again this entire number system we have broadly classified to two types. One is real numbers, that is nothing but all rational numbers, and irrational numbers. This all category comes under real numbers. That's nothing but it comes under rational numbers. Now we get another division. It is not there in your syllabus, but still you can just remember. Those are numbers called as complex numbers and imaginary numbers. Again, if we are going to classify, we get complex numbers and then we get imaginary numbers. To solve this type of methods, we use other method of mathematics to solve such type of numbers. But in your syllabus, we have got only to study till real numbers. That's it. I hope you have understood this. So now what is n? N is natural number. You can see here what is n. N is natural number, W is whole number, Z is integer, Q is rational number, and C is complex number, and I is imaginary number. Example, the numbers start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. These all are natural number. Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3. And integers, as I said you, there is a center is 0. 0 left hand side you can see. Where N is natural number, W is whole number, Z is integers, Q rational number, C complex number, and I is imaginary number. Example, natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole number 0, 1, 2 is going to start. Z is integers 1, 2, 3 all positive numbers and negative numbers. Q fraction and decimals. Okay, decimal into fraction or fraction to decimal. C is complex number. We can see 1 plus I, 2 minus 3j, 1 plus root I by 2 into j. So this type of numbers are called as complex numbers. And I is nothing but imaginary number. Okay, root 3, 0.00001. Understood? So such numbers are called as imaginary numbers. So you should remember this. Note, very important. These all numbers are called as real numbers. Okay, the numbers which are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions. Okay, these all numbers are called as real numbers. Why? In case if they ask you any question related to that, you should say that these all are called as real numbers because they are not imaginary numbers. Since these numbers are not imaginary numbers, so they are called as real numbers. And this is very important question. Once in the exam, this question has been appeared. Why? Example, they may call any number they can specify and they can call this number as real number. Okay, 3 by 2 is real number. Why? Understood? Because they are not imaginary numbers. So we call them as real numbers. Okay. So in my next video, I am going to define you the basic definitions of this chapter. Thank you for watching my video. Okay. So please subscribe to this channel to get the latest updates and further topics information. Should not miss any of the classes. Thank you. Best of luck.